Hi everyone, today we're here to review about PoE. It's my first time playing PoE, but just wanted to recap on a couple of things. So let's get started. So first thing first, I am a newbie. A bit about my history is I played Diablo 2, 3, 4. MMORPGs, I would maybe include... I played Lost Ark. I played a couple of days of World of Warcraft. I played Dealer. I played Magician, and I got sweared at. But anyways, and what else did I play? That's MMORPG. But I think that's mostly the ones I played. I always wanted to play PoE, but I ended up not playing. Oh, I also played MapleStory, thank you. So as a newbie, but I played games for a long time. I probably have some more, I can't think about it. My honest opinion about PoE. 진짜 my honest opinion. 100% honesty. Didn't Elon Musk say this? But I agree with him. Dark Soul plus Diablo 2? 이런 느낌? My initial thought of PoE was supposed to be hack and slash. But I guess either my definition of hack and slash was wrong, or PoE is not continuing with hack and slash. So to be honest, I was really shocked and surprised because, guys, I kept dying to minions. That is the most saddest thing. Like, the fact that I was dying to the minions, or like the you know, like people that I'm not supposed to die, was shocking. And yeah, so that's actually my honest opinion. It does, to be honest, it just feels like, I know I said Dark Soul plus 2, but it also feels like Wukong. They have a lot. It does feel like more of a raid than hack and slash and farming for items. So like, if you don't like having to dodge, and you know, like if you think you're gonna die soon then later, I don't recommend this game. But if you actually like having to dodge, or you know, figuring out the patterns of this boss, I would recommend this game. Yeah, so initially I heard PoE 1 was supposed to be a better version of Diablo 2 ever since Diablo 3 was made, but PoE 2 ends up being more like Lost Ark raids. It just feels like every time I'm just doing a bunch of Lost Ark raids, but at least Lost Ark raids gets easier. I'm not sure about PoE 2 yet. So that's my honest opinion. I'm playing the Monk right now. My honest opinion about Monk, don't play it. As a newbie, and here's the reason why. First of all, it's not melee friendly, especially the Act 1 boss. I really wanted to keep my melee in it, especially since that's what I think that's the initial concept of Monk was, after watching the different videos that they posted. But to be honest, I don't think it's that melee friendly, because the first boss, like later in the first boss, you can't get close to him because he uses so many attacks where you're facing him more. So either I just had to grind my time a lot, way more, or yeah, so I ended up having to change my skills so that I'm attacking from far away, and it was definitely much more easier. So there are times where it is melee friendly, but I think most of the time it's yeah. Like, so as a newbie, don't play Monk. Secondly, it hurts. It's so painful. Just to run through the story as a monk, if you're doing melee, it's just really painful. Like, I want to attack close up, but one hit like drops my health more than half, and I'm supposed to be using this skill that's really strong, but to get to that skill I have to hit the minion 3 times. So I really need to have good control of this game, and if I don't, then you're just dying. You keep dying. So I think it's very hard for newbies like me who've never played PoE to play Monk. But maybe other characters, I haven't gotten to get a bit of taste of it, but I think maybe Witch or Sorcerer I would recommend. think the ranger is a little too bad. But it's kind of normal. Any games, rangers are usually not that strong. Even when you play Maple Story, I don't think a ranger was that good. So usually the sorcerer or those type of characters were always the daughter of the game. But to be honest, I thought monk would be OP along with melees because a lot of the games really like melee characters, but surprisingly PoE I don't think is melee friendly. So that's that. So do I recommend newbies to play this game? If you like games like Dark Soul, if you like to parry, if you like to dodge, if you like having to fight the same boss for hours, then I would recommend it. I am not that type of person. I did do that for Lost Ark. It was getting stressful, but if you are more like hack and slash and would rather farm and everything, I would not recommend playing this. Also, I don't recommend this game for those who don't like studying, because trust me, you will have to study way more than Diablo. You will have to study way more than Lost Ark, way more than World of Warcraft to play PoE. Especially if you open up the skill page, yeah, you're going to be studying a lot. And the items to use is not that easy. So this game does definitely require lots of studying. So if you like to study games and you like to figure out new builds and everything, then yeah, go for it. Like, you have to play PoE, but if you're just kind of like a casual gamer, casual MMORPG gamer where you can just copy other people and have fun just farming for items, oh my god, I don't recommend this game. But it's definitely a good game, not gonna lie. I'm not sure what type of like game style they wanted to go for with PoE 2, but yeah, 맞아. Yeah, so if you don't like studying, man, it's hard. But as a newbie playing this game, it was a little difficult. It is still difficult for me. I'm just really shocked that Act 1 boss took so long. When you play Diablo 2, like Act 1 or 2, you're like zipping through and you're ready to like start farming after Act 5. But here it's like, oh my god, I'm spending like hours trying to run a story. So I guess if you're like a huge story person and you like to fight bosses for hours, it's okay. But I don't think it's also with good controls only. Like, it's just people who like to grind and identify how to kill a boss. Because even if you have good control, you will still need to fight this boss for hours because you have to understand the patterns that he's using and you have to dodge it. So even if you have good controls, you need that learning time, right? You need the learning time. So it's definitely those who just like to grind fighting a boss. So if you like raids, for example, World of Warcraft, Lost Ark, yeah, you can play this game. But if you just like to, literally what hack and slash mean is you just kill these enemies or kill these minions in like 1 or 2 skills and you start, you go fast for farming, then I would maybe just only play PoE 1 or go back to Diablo 2. But that's that. But the concept for me is, as a newbie, is definitely Diablo 4. But I think Diablo 4 has a lot to learn from PoE that they need to do, and also just the I'm looking forward to playing both games. But like I said, if you are not like a Dark Soul liking, like raid style games, I highly don't recommend it. Yeah, so I mean, like, grinding is okay because I played Lost Ark, but wow, just if it has way too much skills to think about, and it's not just the fact that I have to study for the skills. Now I have to study about the character, or not the character, the boss's skills too. So it's like way too much studying. It does feel like homework than actually playing games. So in that sense, it's not really like my style, but but they are completely a different game. So I don't think even you guys can compare Diablo 4 versus PoE 2 because they are already like completely different game. So this was all for my review for PoE 2. I hope you guys have fun playing it. And if you guys are newbies trying to look for reviews of what you guys think about PoE 2, It's worth a try. Not gonna lie, it's worth a try. But I think definitely I see why Act 1 boss is the newbie killer. If you can't beat Act 1 boss and you don't plan on beating Act 1 boss, then you cannot continue PoE 2. If you have had time to beat Act 1 boss and you enjoyed that, then I think it's a perfect time. So I think playing up to Act 1 boss will definitely see whether or not you would like this game or not. So, and up to Act 1 boss, I think it's around like 5 hours, 6 hours. So it's a great way to see if you like this game or not. So that's all. Hope this helped for those who are interested in playing PoE. But other than that, that's all for my review. Thanks for watching and see you guys.